Yeah, actually, last Wednesday, I don't know what happened to Twitter, but none of us could join or could do anything literally, right? So actually, I have one idea. Let me start sharing. Um, Eric, Fez, or anybody else, can you guys enter the idea in Excel sheet? I'm outside right now.
Yes, I can, but just give
Awesome.
me 30 seconds. The list is open. I just need to sit down in a minute.
Sure, sure, sure. So basically, I have, when we go to the different credit cards, which is related to airlines, right? Let's say American Airline or all the stuff, right? Almost every single airline has credit card nowadays, right? And they do like, oh, we offer 5,000 points for XYZ amount, and you can use it against your ticket next time when you buy. So how about if we become somebody who will give the points for no matter which airlines you choose, but when you're buying ticket for the plane, you get certain amount of points and you can use it against your next plane ticket too. So, that will give people freedom because let's say today I bought something with American Airline, right? I received a point, but I can use it only for American Airline next time, right? So if I want to use it for Frontline, I would be like, oh, come on, really? Do I need to get another credit card with Frontline? So, that would be the issue with people currently. If we make it like, no matter which airline you choose, but as long as you use AMC credit card, you'll be able to use that point towards next airline ticket. That would be awesome. What do you guys think?
So you're thinking of using the points for all kinds of airlines? Did I understand that correctly? So
Yeah,
you would
so
have to make deals with all the airlines to do that, right?
I mean, why even we need to worry about all those airlines, right? It's basically we are saying when you are purchasing a ticket, which would be from Priceline or any other website, right? But as long as it is airline ticket, you can use AMC credit card reward point just like a cash. So let's say,
Okay, I get it.
yeah. So let's say today, and like when people like me who are from different country, right? Like let's say I'm from India. When we go to India, it's like 10 people going to India, right? And it costs 1,200 to 1,500 for return ticket for each person. So it's about like 10,000 to $12,000 just to go there, right? So those kind of transactions, if I'm earning the reward points and if that 12,000 would earn me something like maybe 200 or $500, right, in the reward points, then when I'm doing domestic trip here, let's say I'm going to Florida, I would be like, oh, okay, you know what? My AMC credit card, why shouldn't I use that AMC credit card for those $12,000? So in the future, I can have the free trip to Florida, you know. And for trip to India, I used Indian airline, right? But I used AMC credit card. So I earned that reward point. Now when I'm doing domestic, it can be American airline or it can be Frontline or any other airline, but I will be still able to use it. So current issue is you can earn the reward point, but you can use it only against that particular airline, which we will resolve by like, hey, use AMC credit card for any airline, and next time when you purchase the ticket, you can use the reward points for any other airline. I hope I'm not making it confused
No,
or
it's
something
not.
like
The
that,
only thing that's confusing me is just the
Did you guys get
implementation.
it? Like
I
what I
get the
mean?
idea.
Well,
I
but
get the idea.
that
But I'm
guy,
just trying
the
to.
best thing is that Adam Aaron is the guy who invented that, right? So all we gotta do is put in the idea, and he's the one that's gonna polish it because literally he invented the Air Miles points in credit cards. So that is a gold ticket for us right there, you know.
Yeah, he is the one who started this, you know. This is a very first time thing, and it was coming from his mind, and he started that. I
So he will
completely
know
agree.
what can be or cannot be implemented, like hands down for sure, right? So that is really cool. That's the best part. It's not like he has to research or anything. He already knows.
Okay, so then just so that way, like I'm getting it.
But
it's,
you guys understood what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
already
just
written down. It's already in the sheet. It's done.
so it's
Awesome.
redeeming the points
Thanks, Dijan.
for any airline.
Hey, Faz, would you like to be co-host, buddy?
Yeah, I can do it.
I don't think Mahol can hear me.
Mehul, can you hear that guy?
Which guy?
Mark.
And
I'll be back. Hang on.
Okay.
hear him?
What up? What up? What up?
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, what up, Jaman?
Yo, what is up, guys?
What up? What up? What
I'm
up?
hyped. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, let's freaking go. Ant-Man is like sold out for this week.
Of course.
Winnie the Pooh, that guy. You know the Winnie the Pooh movie we were talking about?
The one that's already profitable before coming out.
Dude,
So
it
great.
Oh,
comes out-
the
comes
one
out
that they go
tonight.
feral?
Yeah, it comes out tonight. One day in theaters only. I kind of like,
Oh my.
I feel like I need to be there. So,
Wait,
Might
it's
have to
only
go.
today? No other.
Only one
only
day?
today. Swear, yeah, I looked it up. So
Which
check if
movie?
it's near you. It's called
Winnie
Winnie
the
the Pooh. Blood and Honey.
Ah, okay.
Come on, Mehul.
Is
You
it
gotta,
one day
you
only?
gotta go. Well,
Yeah.
online it
Is
says
it
that
only
it's-
one day?
online it says it starts today, and in some places it
Yeah.
shows through Sunday. But when I look where I am, it's only out for today. It's weird, but yeah, it's one of those movies.
That's
It's
regular.
It has less than like $100,000 budget, so I don't know how much slot time they paid for to be in theaters.
Okay, yeah, it's 7 o'clock where I'm at, but it's playing at least every day, but only at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, it might be different. where-
That's awesome.
I have less hopes with that movie. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. But yeah.
No, it's the beauty of AMC. So many movies,
Yep.
this diversity. You have all kinds of choices.
But yeah, it's already made money. Like it already like went over. I think it was that they made 100, but it only spent 70.
What was
Or
the
something
budget
like
on
that.
that movie?
When you look at the budget, it just says sub 100,000.
Got you. Yeah, I don't know, but I just know they already made profits without
You know, that's
premiering
amazing
yet.
before he came out.
So should I drive 40 minutes to the AMC showing that movie
To Winnie
tonight
the Pooh? Oh, that's very tempting.
to watch
I mean,
Winnie the Pooh?
just to give your take on it, yeah. How horrible the movie
Or how
was.
good, right?
I might run into Eric Weber. He's going tonight too.
Oh, he's gonna go watch it. Oh, then he'll
he
definitely give a
tweeted-
good
he tweeted
take
that
on
out.
it.
Yeah. So if I go, I have to go alone because no one else wants to go with me today. So that's
Well,
why I'm like,
why don't you guys
drive
go
40 minutes?
like do Entourage, and then go
Oh, yeah, of course.
with Eric?
Oh, well, he already got his ticket. Yeah, I'll hit him up and I'll be like, yo, dude, what seat are you in? Let me sit next to you. So I'm not alone. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'll let you know how it goes.
That's awesome.
Yo, that would be actually pretty cool if you go watch it. Because we were talking about it. How?
Yeah, dude, it's going to happen. And we're going to talk about it in my movie night space next week, Monday night. Be there.
All right, I'm gonna make it a goal. I'm gonna make it a goal to watch it because it's playing at 7 o'clock every single day. So
I got an idea.
Get a little bit earlier, Jabin, because I love to talk about movies on your space call, but it is a little bit too late for me, and my daughter is sleeping, so I don't talk in the late nights call. But I listen to you guys, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can set it for earlier, definitely.
Hey, Mahal.
Ma.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mahal?
Ma.
Oh, Alec, what's up, brother?
How are you doing, man?
I am good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I got an idea. I got an idea for the company, man. We could start selling stuffed Winnie the Pooh blood and honey bears. We could sell stuffed cocaine bears. That'd be cool.
Bags of cocaine?
No. The bear doesn't come with cocaine pills. No.
Dude, your ideas are fast is fast.
oh my gosh, yeah, that actually sounds pretty dope though. Thinking about it,
Well, I mean,
movies get more profits, get more.
we
Go ahead.
we need to work towards getting that merch store merchandise on the exit on AMC's in our theaters. That way, when you watch the movie and you go watch, let's say, Ant-Man and the Wasp, those Ant-Man figures are there. You know what I mean? Those movie figures are there. The stuffed animals are there. And everything that you want to buy that's representative of the movie is there on the way out. Because parents bring their kids to those movies. And those kids are going to see those and want it. And that's just revenue being wasted.
I agree. I think I mentioned that idea in the last call.
Yes, it's on the list.
Make it like an amusement park ride, right? Where on your way out is all the merch. You have to walk past it, Definitely.
What if, I don't know if it's already on there, but what if there's a partnership with Build-A-Bear?
Yes, it is on the list.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then just the clothing of Build-A-Bear. It doesn't necessarily have to be the bear. Like, you can just use the basic bear, but the clothing can actually, be tailored toward any of the movies that are coming out.
But just with that, going on that idea, like Halloween and stuff like that, we should have the costumes for these movies. They're sold at AMC. Every available option we have to make money, we should be hopping on it. I mean, if you look at what the power of the retail investors, everything that we put out there has been sold out. When the NFTs came out, you get a free NFT for watching the movie. Sold out theaters. Mega Bags came out. Boom. Uber Eats or, DoorDash was like, they were like just overloaded with calls. Poor old Citadel Securities has more popcorn than they know what to do with now. It's the coins sold out. Merch, AMC merch sold out. People were like, I couldn't get a beanie. It was sold out. This is the power that these hedge funds are scared of. The fact that we have this power to where we buy the product that we own the company. We own the company, but we're buying our own product. They can't stop that. They don't know how to stop that. We have sold out nearly everything that we put out there.
Record pace.
We just buy it all up. You got people saying when the popcorn hits the shelves, they're going to go buy it all before they even set it on my freaking counter. Okay, so it's really simple. The fundamentals of this company are going to crush them just because the apes support it. That's it. There's nothing they can do with that. Their algorithm can't factor that in. They can't stop it. Put your hand down, man.
All right, another idea. Probably already on there too. Like, I don't know. I've been to so many of these where ideas come and go. But what if it's like getting paid to exercise, except you get a movie ticket for exercising, but the actual bike or whatever you'd be using would generate electricity for the actual building itself, and then you can actually. Oh shit! Damn it!
I know. My brain knows every idea that's ever been put on here. I know.
Geniuses! I'm dealing with geniuses here.
All you guys down there in the bottom, I see you. You know you have a great idea for this company. You know that you could do something to make this company more profitable.
Even if it's
Come up here and tell us the idea.
Even if it's not a great idea, I'm sure that it will turn out to be a great idea.
Yeah, we will build it together, guys. So just come up here and throw it out there for us. Put it on that list. Whatever idea you have, no matter how small, how big, however it is, just come up here and get it on the list. Give us a start. Give us something to go with. Come up here. Don't be afraid to speak. Come up here and offer your ideas. These things get at the close of each quarter, right before earnings, we take these and compile these on a list, and we put them on CEO Adams' desk. He has binders of these ideas. Come up here and put your name on it, and he can look at your idea personally and see if it has merit. So don't let us judge it. He'll judge it. The CEO of the company will judge your idea. Come up here and put it on the list. You are the value in this company. You are the shareholder. You are the investor. You want to make this company better? Come put your idea on the list. Tell us how we can make this company better. Come on up here. Don't be afraid to speak.
Hey, Eric, how many times have we heard somebody come up here and say, like, oh, like, I didn't want to say anything. My idea is so silly, but the next thing you know, we are literally arguing, but we're discussing about silly idea for like an hour. And it's coming up with
That's right.
idea. It's as silly as you think it is. It's never that silly.
The Halloween sweepstakes that came out. Y'all remember that? That came from this room. Those ideas get implemented. So come up here. No matter how big or how small, if you think it's silly, it doesn't matter. Put it on the list. That way, CEO Adams' team can take that idea and build upon it. Bring revenue in for this company, increase the fundamentals. And if he increases the fundamentals of this company and generates more revenue, that's the short killer. That right there drives them out. Whenever the fundamentals outweigh their manipulation.
I got one.
Awesome.
What if AMC did an incentive for A-list subscriptions where you get a certain number of months for free or discounted if you cancel your streaming service? So if you cancel your Netflix, you get like 3 months of A-list for free. $75 value, but 3 movies a week for 3 months for free if you cancel your Netflix. I don't know, some sort of incentive that could, 1, get more A-list subscriptions, and 2, incentivize you to not stream. But I don't know legally if they're allowed to like do that.
Yeah, I don't think they can put anything like if you cancel your Netflix subscription, you'll get free popcorn. Netflix will be like, come on, that's our menu, free popcorn.
Hey, put it on the list, all right? You never know.
Or if you get a yearly subscription to A-List.
Yeah. Every idea is a good idea. So that's something better.
It's on the list. Who said it? Was it Mark or Jubin?
Jubin.
Jubin.
Ruben.
Yeah, I have one too. Similar idea was already there in the past, but like when CEO Adam is visiting people for the pre-screening, at that time we should have AMC merchandise. Okay, that is specially only for those visits. You cannot buy it online. You cannot buy it anywhere else. It's only when somebody is going to visit Adam and he gives it to everybody who came to watch that movie with his autograph. So, that would be exclusive only if you are watching the movie with Adam Aaron. You can see it. You can see it online, which would say like only if you watch any pre-screening with early screening, not pre-screening, early screening with Adam Aaron. So, that way people would be more attracted. But you only way to get it is go and see Adam Aaron, meet him, do the meet and greet, and at the end, you will receive that merchandise with his autograph.
Definitely, Mahal. That's another thing you could do too. Is CEO Adam could do autographed merchandise at the merchandise store.
I'd buy it.
Okay, is it my turn? Everyone's quiet. Django, I have an idea, but I don't want to like get you caught behind because I know you're working the Excel sheet. I've been there before.
Did you raise your hand again?
I did, sir. Oh, Eric, don't. I have the power, Eric. I have the power. But let me know when you're ready, Django. I'll just go ahead and wait up here.
I'm ready.
Oh, cool. Okay. Now, because it just came out recently, so I don't know if it's a part of it, but it's something I am probably going to ask staff. But updated trainings to mention A-list for every conversation in which the consumer is talking to an associate, one of the film crew associates that are there. So then that way they know about the benefits of what A-list is. So I think a lot of individuals want to, like the prices for what was going on, a lot of them like, mainstream, everything, just wanted to put a negative light on it. And that's fine, but then it does give a chance to market the A-list itself and the benefits toward it. So I don't know if that's a new training that came out to actually bring up that conversation to address what consumers might be thinking. So then that way they know about the benefits of what A-list would be. But I don't know if that's part of their training now. Like if they had them get trained, like, hey, look, these are the new responses you might get. These are the not proven, but approved rebuttals to go ahead and let people know about A-list if they want to sign up.
Okay, so can you? Like,
Yeah. Basically,
like, what's the key message to put down for the sheet?
So updated trainings.
Okay, so that's for the crew, right?
For film crew associates to communicate the benefits of A-list.
What are film crew associates in that case?
Film crew associates are the individuals who, like, you go up to the ticket booth and they're like, hey, you know, which movie do you want? What ticket do you want to purchase? Or they're also
Okay.
people at
I
the
was
concession stand.
thinking film crew. I was confused. Sorry. Like you mean inside the theater? Okay, now I get it. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just their title. So,
Okay.
but yeah, updated trainings. So then that way, they can go ahead and communicate the benefits of A-list.
Yeah.
If
I
they
have
do
that now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jungle, I sent you at the end also. Specs sent the idea. I can read right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, no,
I'm
no.
not reading
Take-
DMs,
take your time.
but I will edit
Take
at
your
some
time.
point.
I'll read it after. You know.
I read it in a second.
Is the idea of a referral system incentive for A-list already on the list? Where if you get someone to sign up for A-list, you get like a free popcorn or something? That idea on there yet?
Think so. I think so.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you ever
we should
heard of
definitely
referral
put
ones.
a referral system. Yeah, referral
Yes.
incentive.
There should definitely be a
Because-
referral system.
Yeah, you don't have
Because I don't know
Just
about you
like-
guys, but I've gotten a lot of people to sign up for A-list. And they've gotten other people to sign up for A-list. And it's just it would be a win-win, right?
Yeah, we had something to do with referrals about, but it was to go, whatever you referred would be like for Stubbs points. Get Stubbs points. This was AMC had this list 2, somewhere around there, I believe. The best way to do is type in the keyword Control F, and it'll pull up the thing on there, Django, and type in referral. And that right there should pop up any referrals on the list. But I don't think so.
no idea.
I don't remember there
it's
being a
not-
referral for A-list.
No, there was no idea.
Eric, it's not on that list. The only thing that's popping up is my entry that I just did.
Yeah, nobody had that idea yet.
That's what I was thinking.
Good. But somehow, no, it's good. I changed the color of the thing, but it doesn't matter, does it? I'm no
No.
Excel genius.
It didn't change the color. We got plenty of spaces up here for people to speak. So if you want to come up here and be a speaker and be part of the discussion and discuss these ideas, come on up. Sit up here and speak. Get up here and let's brainstorm some ideas. Let's get them going. People could come up and drop down, whatever. But come on up here. You own this company, so be a part of it. Be a part of the revenue generation of this company. Come up here and give us your thoughts. Give us your ideas. Tell us what can be improved upon. Tell us, everything. Like if you have a question for the board, we have a tab for that. You can ask the board of directors a question, and it'll be right there on the list for them to read. And that'll be taken into account at the earnings call, and they'll look at that question, and they'll try and answer it for you. So, if you have questions, if you have recommendations, come up here and put them on the list.
I have an idea.
Yay.
Well, I don't know if I don't know. This is my first time, actually. This is speaking here. I don't know if it's ever been mentioned before, but as far as, I'm from Chicago, so they do a lot of, convention centers and stuff like that. Do you think, maybe with AMC having such, certain AMCs having bigger buildings, can they maybe, I don't know how to explain it, have convention centers for Pokemon, Star Wars, sports, anything like that, where it's the mecca of all the fanatics, you know what I mean? Anything to do with the car fanatics or Pokemon car, have a theme going on. You know what I
how
mean?
they like do Comic Cons and stuff like that.
So, yeah, exactly. Like convention, Comic Cons. You know, there's plenty of things. You know, people are, you know, obsessed with that you can bring in to AMC, use that space that's in AMC to have it be a driving factor to come in and, you know, buy merchandise, buy, you know, like, it's not more based off of a product. You're like, you know, it's not like a movie per se, but you're having like everything there, you know, from collectibles to like stuff that you can make money off of to movies that, you know, it'll be like a whole theme. You know what I mean? Hello?
I think it's a great idea. I'm not sure. I think there has been similar ideas, but not the exact one. So I just
Because, you know, there's
down.
like big value in like Star Wars and like Pokemon and like there's a new movie in Mario, you know, the new movie Mario. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of like, that's a big crowd that you can come in, and there's a lot of people that, you know, that collect a lot of stuff, you know, like collectibles and memorabilia.
Well,
and, like they do that
you
stuff
hit
in
on
like
something
Disney.
perfect there.
Huh?
You hit on something perfect. AMC could build their own convention center in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Now check this out. With the 4 million investors that we have,
that's where
we
I
could
was
have
going
a
with that.
call, an own call for Adam Aaron said all the investors can meet at the convention center.
Yeah.
And
that's
boom,
exactly
you can have the movies, you can have, like you're saying, the vendors, everything. That would bring in millions.
Oh yeah. And imagine like the 4-5 million people just come in and like as a convention, like, you know, like you're saying, the merchandise got sold out immediately. The high craft merchandise got sold out immediately. Like imagine if they come in like they spin it as a convention center where all these interested hardcore, you know, moviegoers / investors / like from all over the place come in and show how much success it is, you know, and it'll be like, it'll open the door for so many possibilities, and not just, you know, like for AMC per se, but like other people that want to, you know, sell their product or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like it could be like car shows, for instance. Now imagine
the
if
publicity.
Yeah, you know, and
that's the thing, the publicity of it all.
Exactly.
You're going to be people in that town, and people are going to be on what the hell is happening at this convention center.
Oh yeah, and
millions of people are showing up to this convention center. What the hell's going on?
Like it would pay, like, because I'm looking at it as far as just that itself, it will pay for itself. Just, you know, for somebody renting out the, you know, the theater itself. You know what I mean? Like the building itself, it would be, let's just say like half of it would be, you know, AMC could advertise it as, you know, limited time only, 2-3 days, you know, we will have like, let's just say a Star Wars theme. We'll play this movie, and this movie, and we would have like a whole convention center where, you know, all the fanatics can come in, and, you know, there'll be memorabilia, there'll be just all this stuff. And I mean, I think it's a good idea. I also have another one. I don't know. This is just another idea that I have. I'm a little bit of an old school guy. So McDonald's used to have this thing. I don't know if you guys remember it. They used to have these like little stickers on their like fries or drinks or what is it called? Like you win
the Monopoly game.
Game?
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Yeah, we have that on the list.
I was thinking
that
maybe
there.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, like, wouldn't you think that would drive if we put that on like popcorn bags and drinks and you know when the popcorn come out and everything, like you would put like half off next movie theater, half off drinks, whatever it is, that would kind of, you know, pump up the price for, you know, all the product we sell.
Oh yes, it definitely would. We could definitely do some sort of a product affiliated game to where you buy popcorn or this or that or the other, and it has some sort of, it doesn't have to be the pull off or scratch off or anything like that.
Right.
But we've had the idea of, you buy a popcorn, you could end up with a golden ticket at the bottom of the popcorn tub.
There you go.
Yeah.
It would be a driving factor to like, instead of like, I would say, like a lot of people would probably like share a popcorn bucket, right? But if you have that on there, they would like, let me get one and you get one just in case, maybe we'll win a free, movie, or we'll get a free drink for next time, or, whatever.
That's the way you do it. Yes, because you don't sell one, you sell two.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
It'll be more attractive. Yeah, but those are the only two nuggets I had on my mind. I don't know if this is my first time here. I wanted to just, come in.
We got plenty of space. Stay up here on the speaker board, and you can help us discuss new ideas that come up. Mark, what you got going on, man?
Hey guys, what about like having maybe trivia games on a board game, trivia game, or card game? I'm not sure if they're allowed because if you use different movie titles, or maybe did you know about movies? Kind of guess what movie that was for movie lovers, and maybe Monopoly game type of thing, hedges versus apes, buy out the the lots buy out the shares, but. I think trivia, though, without joking, would be pretty interesting, maybe aspect if we don't have it yet.
Oh, yeah, we had one game. I believe it was Jake that came up with the idea of a trivia game about the trivia of the history of AMC, and that's on the list. But having a trivia game like you're talking about, are you talking about like on the products to where the trivia is on the product, and if you get the scratch off the right answer, or?
No, I was thinking more like a card game.
Or something to sell as merchandise.
Yeah, movie related more so, right? So that definitely touches different ownership.
Yeah. Well, my idea, I know that got put in. I don't know if it's kind of related to yours, if this is what you're saying with it, but it was like trivia night in a sense where it uses the app and it gives you the trivia, but you can go and have a group of people go and you can get some drinks. And it's before the movie starts, like that whole 30 minutes before, but you're able to do like a trivia game. And then it will be put on the TV that's right at the bar area for the MacGuffin's bar, where you can go, you can hang out with it, but like have a trivia.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. They should do that. Period.
But is that kind of like along the lines you were saying with that one, or something a little bit different?
It was a little bit different. I was thinking more of like a card game. They show the movie and you read maybe a common, well-known maybe a passage from the movie, and you kind of guess who said it, what movie maybe, so movie related, obviously, because AMC theaters, right? But it would be for movie lovers who really are buffed up and know their stuff.
Did you get that, Jingo?
Yes, I got that. I was just wondering, is your idea already on the list, or shall I add yours as well? Mark.
Yes, you should definitely add it because there's several variations of the idea, but you need every variation.
Well, with a trivia game before the movie at MacGuffin's bar.
The reason why I say that, the reason why I say always add the idea is because whenever, let's say there's one on list one, right? That's sort of similar to it. Whenever you add a new idea to it, and it's a little bit different, take a look at the old idea and the new idea and use those together to create something different. So a variation of an idea, every variation we need to put on this list. We need to give AMC the power of every idea, every variation, every way we could go in a certain direction with an idea. So we won't, I don't want to negate anybody's ideas just because there's something similar on the list.
Exactly. And repetition is also good. You said that
Yes.
before. Like if we see this idea is coming up like 5 to 10 times, then there must be something about it, right? So we just put it on more and see where it goes. I don't know, Fez, did you send that DM also to somebody who's an English speaker, or do you want me to read it? Okay. Because we could read it now, maybe.
That's all we do. All right, continue.
I can't really understand what you're saying, Tess. You're very mumblish.
It's because he's part goat.
Oh, sorry. That's the beard.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah, can you read it?
Yeah. All right. So AMC idea, certain AMC classic theaters were needed. If lease agreements allow, oh wait, I think I read it wrong. Shit.
Okay, I'll read it. No.
I came up if you guys want me to.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Dax's idea.
Yay, master of ideas.
I was doing a
Hello.
terrible job, Stax. I'm sorry. I'm glad you came up here.
Please tell us, what's the idea?
Okay, I live in a town and we have about 40,000 people here, and we have an AMC Classic, and it's probably due to be upgraded. And at the same time, instead of them upgrading this, and I know they're not going to turn it into something with the MacGuffins or something like that, I was looking down the street, and our local mall is a declining mall. It's a nice looking mall, but it has very little actual brick and mortar stores left in it. So what if AMC, if lease agreements would allow, and where needed, we're throughout the country where needed. If AMC was to purchase declining malls near these AMC Classic theaters, were possibly and financially feasible, these they could be turned into AMC Classic centers. And these would be malls that have lost the majority of their brick and mortar stores that they once held, but still have a few large stores that are connected or have anchoring restaurants on the outside. And the theaters would be inside the mall where the empty stores once were, and they can anchor restaurants outside. Like I said, there can be a MacGuffin's bar inside. There can be a VR arcade when we get to that point, a GameStop, AMC merchandise stores, and if we were to ever partner with a theme park or something like that, we could have small rides or activities inside the mall, or just like one or two ideas ago, the guy said something about a convention center. That would be a perfect spot to hold car shows or something like that. I know they've done them inside of the mall before. And I'm not saying my mall, but I think it would be a way to grow interest to going to AMC's where there's not a MacGuffin's bar, where there's nothing but regular movies. I think it would enhance the experience of those people who are in the major cities and give those people something to do in that community. And I think it would bring in a lot of money if it's financially feasible. I'm done.
That guy.
Let's go!
And I think this mall, our mall sold 4 or 5 years ago, and they renovated the inside of it, but they just kind of drywalled over the entrances to the old stores that aren't there anymore. So it's like a big hallway. I mean, it's very nice inside. I think they sold it for...
Yeah, my mind is starting to expand where it's just like taking that over, but then you're adding like the experiences of what it is to go to the movies inside of each one of those stores in those areas, but then it premieres a certain genre of a movie that's going to be scheduled. So individuals can rent that spot out for like, whatever genre that you want to do. But you have the benefit of going to go get like AMC popcorn, your concessions, like a little mini movie session, if you will. But with friends that you can have, and you don't have to have the audience, but it does have to be classic movies, like how you're talking about.
I can't hear you, that
guy. Man.
Well, I mean, even at my classic, they
they show all the regular movies. We just don't have the experience of the reclining chairs, and we don't have a MacGuffin's bar, and we don't have all the dining experiences that, you know, a lot of you guys at the other places do. But if it was the AMC Classic Center instead of the shopping center, like they used to be called, it gives you something to do in between movies. It gives you a destination with your family on the weekends. I mean, even if you're going to Dillard's to buy a suit, you can run into the mall and, hell, you might end up eating at MacGuffin's and then checking a movie out, or going into the AMC merchandise store. You know, it's just something that's lost nowadays since there's been a lot of online shopping. And I think if AMC could capture the audience and have a destination, it would be a good thing for us. And you know, there's a Olive Garden out front that they would be getting rent from. There's a Texas Roadhouse out front that they would be, I mean, you know, there's several little businesses out front that already rent from the mall, no matter who owns it. So I think it would be also a little comfort in knowing that you have other income coming in to help facilitate taking care of that actual property also.
Yo, that guy, remember, or Miho Chu, I made a tweet saying something like that, like the AMC shopping center. It's like where they have grocery stores, where they have everything, but it's like AMC. That's pretty much what Stacks is saying, right, Stacks? Just a shopping center, AMC place where you find absolutely everything that you need for your day-to-day basis, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, you could, I mean, it could be anchored with a grocery store, whatever. I mean, whatever they're willing to allow to come in and occupy the space that they're not using for themselves. But it would also be an AMC an experience. You know, when it gets to the point where we can have a VR or arcade, man, that thing would be full on the weekends, just for the arcade portion of it, let alone the movies. You know, it's just an idea to put out there. I mean, I know it would be something that wouldn't be done within a year or so, but it would just be something that, you know, if you get it in their mind, maybe down the road it may be a possibility, because I've seen throughout the country a lot of these malls just end up closed and then they're just tore down when they could be used for something else, you know, so.
Hey, Stacks.
It's opposite of those maintenance of those buildings, extremely special. Typically they're falling apart. But you know, what about the scented candle, popcorn scented? I mean, obviously there are dark candles that have a scent of popcorn. They should be actually putting AMC on.
I'm having a hard time hearing what you said.
Candle with the popcorn scent.
Okay, you really said that. Okay, I'm putting that down.
Oh, you really said that.
No, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was like, scented candle, popcorn. Okay.
I have another idea. Sorry, you know, they don't want to speak over anybody, but this is once, like, you know, I think this is more along the line once the popcorn is released and all the other flavors, and, you know, like all the different flavors and different, you know, types of popcorn and whatever comes with the popcorn when it's released. You see how, like, in McDonald's they have, again, this is not just about McDonald's, but like, you see how they have, like, every once in a while, like, they say, like, the Travis Scott meal, or like a theme of, like, some celebrity, like, this is what they eat, right? What if we do, like, a certain, like, let's just say, like, whatever movie drops, we can say this, like, you know, try this popcorn flavor with this drink and this candy. This is what, let's just say if it's like a Thor movie, this is what the Iron Man meal, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, like, themed I would say like themed packages of like merchandise to sell. You know, it'd be like, let's just say it's what's coming up here, but like the quantum, the new Ant-Man, you know, the Ant-Man meal, you know, it'd be, let's just say like flavored popcorn, this flavor of popcorn, and this is probably, you know, when, you know, this is all the flavors are going to be there. A high C orange and an Oreo, you know, like let's just say Twizzlers or Oreos or whatever, and this is like a package, like as like let's just, hey, look, this is the Ant-Man meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that works, man. But not the Oreos part.
We said that for cotton candy, like making it Spider-Man web.
Yeah, you know, it'd be like a theme because that stuff kind of sells, man. Like it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, it's the theme is already there, you know, for whatever movie that's there, and just, you know, like a lot of people like they get like star-studded for certain actors. Like, hey, I like this actor. This movie's playing. Let me go watch it. And like the theater's having like a promo going on. Hey, you know, like, you know, we can put it on the posters. Like it goes well with this. You should try, you know, the whatever movie's playing. Like, let's just say whatever actor, you know, of course, this goes with like, you know, hand in hand with whoever wants to advertise, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But that's that.
We already have drinks at the bar that are themed to the movies, and I think Mehul, who has his hand up, although he's the host, he's very kind. He had the idea for some themed popcorn, like blue popcorn for Avatar and stuff like that. So maybe Mehul, you want to add something to the idea?
Actually, a funny thing, but I can only hear few people. You know, I can hear Fez, I can hear you, nobody else. So
Can you hear me? Mahal?
yeah, I can hear you, Eric.
Okay. Okay, so Saber was suggesting movie-themed meal packages for each movie at AMC, basically bringing together the themed popcorn and the themed drinks and everything, and maybe put it in a bucket, like the Ant-Man bucket or whatever, and then put it out as a package. I just
Yeah,
wrote it
that
down.
way you sell like
Gotcha.
more.
Yeah, that's
more
awesome
one
idea.
thing.
You know, it's amazing. Definitely, anything to promote movie is amazing idea because more people come to AMC, more money we're gonna make. But I also have one idea, and also like, you know what? I cannot hear everybody, but you guys can hear each other. So you know,
I'll give you a solution to that. Mahal. All you have to do is don't close the space, but just close out your Twitter and then reopen your Twitter and reconnect to the space.
okay, I'll do that. Because I only do like what I should not. You know, last time I ended the call. But
Yeah, you just basically,
Yeah, you left.
yeah, don't leave. Just basically, you can just restart your phone. That's what you can do. Just straight up restart your phone,
okay.
and that'll do it too.
Got you. I'll do that. But before I do that, let me share this idea. So, you know, as he was talking about the convention, car show and stuff like that, right? So, you know, I went to Home Expo show, right? Which is like so many different companies were there with their product and their services, and salesmen were doing the advertising of like, hey, we do this, we have this warranty and blah blah blah. So you know, that can be home, car, or any other product, right? But everybody want to do the marketing, so they always have these kind of shows. And usually it would be like this was about like 2 hours away from where I live, right? So I went there because I needed some repairing done, right? And I wanted to see like who are available there. I know it is online too, but you know, going there is fun. It's different. You get the free items too. But but I went there, right? So yeah, definitely. If we can have car show. Okay, my daughter is a little bit okay. Car show in the parking lot is awesome idea, but how about if we display that on the big screen? So, you know, people like 2 hours away, 3 hours away, instead of driving all the way there, all I want is just information, right? So if it is happening like live and they are doing the presentation saying like this is the company who we are and this is what we do, these are the products, this is the warranty, and there are like 50 or 100 or 200 different companies, right? So it would definitely last for 3-4 hours, and I would pay $5 or $10 to get that information and enjoy that on the big screen of AMC. So and also for them, instead of the limited number of people, because they can only certain amount of people let in, right? Maybe 100 at a time or something like that, and at the end of the day they get like 500 people all together who got the information, right? Instead of that, this way they will definitely have 500 people coming in, but they will also have more people know about their company who are watching on the big screen, getting the same exact information. So playing it on the big screen, basically the idea.
Okay. I have that written down. Increases reach to target groups, and that should be interesting. So
Can I add to his idea just a little bit? Just
Of
continue
course.
it. I don't want to interrupt Chaotic. Chaotic, did you want to add on to the idea, or was it going to be a separate?
Oh, this is a new idea. This is separate. You guys go ahead.
Okay, quick. So then it's going to be just a little bit on a smaller scale, but adding roadshows. Exactly what Mahol was saying. I used to actually do, where it was roadshows, but my stuff was like honestly just novelty products. So it was like skincare creams or iron, shower heads. What else? Sometimes foods, but little like you set up a table, 6 foot by 6 foot area. That's all the space that's needed, and then you just have something set up to where you can go ahead and market to individuals, direct to consumer. But they allow individuals to be able to access that spot that they have, and it's happens all the time in Sam's Club and Costco's where they have this thing called roadshow for those products. And that used to be me. I used to be like, hey, how's it going? Check it out. That was me all day.
I don't want to be negative at all because this is like a brainstorm thing, but just imagine having the AMC experience and then there's all these guys sitting there. Is that something you wouldn't mind? I'm just asking, like,
if it makes money, no.
Yeah, but you as
if I'm being honest, if people see the demand for it.
No, I mean, like you as a shareholder trying to make money for the company, yes. But the usual moviegoer, like the regular person who might not be invested, wouldn't. I mean, I would go to a different cinema, to be honest, if there would be all these desks set up. But I'm going to put it down. I don't want to be negative. I just thought. Yeah,
actually,
sorry.
Yeah, actually, to be honest with you, I would even like it more because before coming to see that movie, I didn't know AMC does this, and all of a sudden I saw this, and I'm like, oh, okay, they do this too. When are you going?
And maybe you're right, Mehul.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right because it's not boring. Like it's different every time you go. I'm just strange.
Or it can go ahead and be a little bit more tailored toward AMC specifically. So it's like, all right, cool. We can't put it to full scale on the actual merchandise, but you can do road shows to where you have the merchandise get shipped to different AMCs, and then it is a pop-up. So then still Film Crew associates can go ahead and be at that pop-up, but they're offering the products.
Let's call it pop-up stores or something like that. That sounds much better, right?
Yeah. So it can be outside or inside, but they can also help out local businesses. If a local business is trying to get up on the ground, so they're trying to support local, they can offer that as one of the road shows for individuals to be a part of. They're like, yep, we're in town. We're located here. We're just coming to try and advertise, but they're trying to help out local business. So that can be another thing too. So it can tailor to a lot of things. All I'm pretty much saying is to add on the road show because there's a lot of space to advertise at AMC's. There's a lot of space. So then that could be used for it.
I called it mini roadshow, and I wrote down have little aisles or pop-ups selling and advertising products of local businesses, etc. Right?
Yeah, local businesses, outside businesses, or
Okay.
internal products or something like that. Like, because it can totally be the movie merchandise products. You know, they would just use the
Yeah.
shipping that they already do use. They would just send the stuff to the next location, and the individuals would just be working it.
Good. Okay, chaotic was next, I think.
Hey guys. So
Hi.
I had an idea, and I pinned in the chat here kind of the concept. I want us to make an offer to Jason Grossbull, or however you say his last name. I'm sure I'm not saying it right. The guy who works for, I think, Regal Cinemas. It ended up going viral because of the way he twirls popcorn. I think we should really consider like making that guy an employment and advertising marketing offer. But just going off of that concept, the reason why he went viral was because of like how much he enjoys his job. I guess the folks that recorded him were trying to laugh at him, but it ended up having like the Streisand effect, where he ended up getting a job serving popcorn at the Oscars, I guess. The Oscars made him an offer. So, like, people genuinely enjoyed watching him spin his popcorn and enjoy his job, even though it's not anything spectacular. But I feel like we're missing an opportunity for marketing in-house, especially with social media. I feel like we could be getting employees to create content for Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, maybe compete for prizes.
Definitely on there. We've talked about where it's like localizing their Twitter pages, so then that way they can do different promotions, even if they were to try and do like helping out local business or just local communication, like for what their cities have. And even if they want to do competitions between a whole county that has like 5 different cities, 3 different AMCs, and they have their own little competition or just district competitions. But the local AMCs would also have their like social media pages to kind of promote what they're doing in between those like there's so much that you can do with it. But yes,
Yeah,
that's a part of it.
I'm thinking very simple. All of our AMCs, you know, make some TikTok videos or whatever you guys are using. I sound like such an old lady when I say it like that. Whatever the kids are using these days.
Yeah, whatever the kids are using nowadays.
Whatever the kids are using these days with their MTV and their skateboards. But that's really, I mean, if we can show what positive, you know, impactful, I mean, it doesn't even have to necessarily be like supporting local businesses. We don't even have to delve into any of that extra advertising. Just pumping up how much AMC employees love their job, love their work environment, love what they do, enough to make videos for it. I mean, there can be competitions, but I mean, there's no reason why Adam Aaron couldn't share any of this, you know, to the AMC page and the website. And I feel like just fostering a positive culture, especially when it comes to employees. And I mean, we always talk about what we're doing as investors and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so chaotic.
But like, I mean, it starts with the people who work there.
On your idea, that is really cool. So let's say that, I don't know, San Francisco has like 10 AMCs, whatever. I'm just putting a number out there. All the different AMCs, they should open their own accounts on whatever, Instagram or something, and kind of like have like a little competitions between themselves to who posts like the coolest video, or, you know, like exactly your idea, right? But just have a competition between the AMCs themselves, trying to promote their own AMC. So I think you might be into something that would be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, even if there's no reason why we can have a competition, but just without the need to create extra jobs, because if you have people opening AMC Twitter pages that represent the company, that requires a social media manager, requires adding jobs. But even if it was just
is the
tweet
people
Adam Aaron with your video.
It's the people from the AMC theater themselves that manage their own accounts, right, from that building. So you have like the supervisor.
Yeah, but usually it gets totally yeah, how do you say that in English? Like you have all these small accounts and you don't have the impact. So chaotic is right. I'd rather have the big channels and work with a hashtag. So they just retweet them because there's like AMC employee hashtag or something.
We don't need to
or-
overcomplicate it. Let's just make it a
It's
national
not
thing.
complicated. Yeah, it's not complicated. I'm just trying to figure out how to select them, find them, and retweet them if there's an official bigger channel. But carry
I feel
on.
like if they could tag AMC, you know, but if they wanted to make this a corporate thing, I mean, there's no reason why corporate couldn't send out notices to all of their location managers saying, hey, here's the thing that we're doing. And Adam Aaron could maybe do it once a week, just a rolling feed of all the different videos people from, you know, different locations have sent in, different employees are doing all these different things. There could be a competition, but it's endless amounts of content. You award a prize once, but you have content forever and ever and ever and ever. It doesn't need to be super complicated, but I am very adamant about, I feel like we should send Jason, and I pinned him in the chat for us. I really feel like we could, you know, he works for another movie chain. There's no reason why we can't poach good talent. I mean, the guy loves his job.
Yeah,
Jake came up with that idea.
I mean, that's
Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Jake came up, he was like Popcorn King, because they named him Popcorn King.
yeah, but like the Oscars gave him a spot. I mean, he's definitely like well on his way to be. There's no reason why we couldn't have him spinning his popcorn in the concessions advertisement that comes up before all the different movies that, you know, are showing in the theaters. We need to revamp some of this stuff, but I feel like he would be a great person, super relatable. He's already gone viral, so he already kind of has his own mystique going on. If we just made him a really good offer, better than what Regal's paying him to work at the same job, but then say, hey, but as a bonus, here's a marketing contract for X number of commercials.
May I suggest thinking about how that might look to others as well, though, to where
Yes, please.
where we poach it. You know what I mean? So people are like, oh, they want to steal this guy. I
Does
feel
anybody
like
really care about Regal right now? They're filing for bankruptcy.
that's the other
He's not
thing.
working at Regal, is he? He's at
Cinemark.
Cinemark.
Yeah.
Didn't Cinemark file for BK? I mean, like everybody else is filing for BK, and people change jobs all the time.
But
I don't think anyone cares enough to have an opinion on whether or not we poach somebody from another movie theater chain.
But that's the whole point I'm trying to get at is, like, to be honest with you, most people don't even know where he works. They're just excited about the movies. So I feel we should just celebrate it and, you know, get excited about it. We don't need them. We can celebrate it because honestly, nobody knows what theater. It's just they're excited about theaters. That's the point.
Exactly.
Well, instead of chaotic part, what we need is energetic employees that bring the energy and positiveness, because that's what people will walk away excited. You're going to get those little moments here and there across the country. There's just few folks all over the place where they're very energetic. They show their passion. They're entertaining in the same time. That's a pretty cool experience.
Well, that's why it kind of branched out into more of a content through employees, just because he sets kind of the example. But the fact that the Oscars hired him to do like a marketing spot for them as the popcorn guy, I mean, it's a little different from just, hey, here's the guy from the popcorn, shoveling popcorn from the place down the street. He had a marketing contract with the Oscars.
Yeah, and he's been on Jimmy Kimmel and everywhere. Like, it's not that he's not been around the block already. So I get both of you. Like, he's basically used. So maybe we want to have somebody fresh. But yeah.
What I want to get behind, though, is the fact that you mentioned, you know, training employees or getting them excited about it. And I think that's amazing. I feel we could streamline it by maybe employees could put on social media, hashtag working at, AMC, working at AMC. And then once a month, AMC searches through those hashtags and they reward the employees, right? And in that way they get, and the AMC Twitter would retweet it, and Facebook, AMC would whatever Facebook does. I quit Facebook. But I feel that could bring excitement. I like that idea. I really, really do.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
me
kind of
too.
that. Jason's kind of what spawned that idea. That's why everybody, I feel like kind of relates to that a little bit. Everybody likes to watch somebody else enjoying their job.
Yeah, and he's especially great because of his workflow. Like, you just want to watch him do his thing. But I think maybe with your idea, there can be others getting the shine. Yeah, I wrote it down.
It's like going to hibachi restaurants. You have the experience of entertainment while you're going to eat food. They're doing this
Yes,
show
he
for
does
you.
remind me of a hibachi. It's Benihana. I reminds me of the time I went to Benihana. But that's, I mean, do we have to pay for the rights to a viral video if we wanted to use him as an example, like for employees? Does anybody know?
Actually, I have some feedback. I don't have the answer for that particular question, but I can wait.
To my understanding, if they want to be part of the competition and get the prize, they would have to agree to it. So I'm to assume they would have communication beforehand on that. And another good thing about doing it through a hashtag is you distance yourself away from the company a little bit, because if you have a bunch of little accounts representing AMC, you have this danger of somebody going rogue and doing something and tarnishing the name. So
that's everybody's concern right now. Like, what if you
Right.
give that social media access to somebody who ends up, like you said, going rogue? I feel like if we can just kind of streamline it so we don't have to have another person babysitting, essentially. That way corporate can just screen everything and decide what they want to do instead of having the potential of having to manage, 50 different accounts from 50 different states.
We do have hands up, guys.
But
Yeah,
let's wrap up this idea because I think Michal has an input.
Yep. I just wanted to say, I worked at AMC Theater. Sorry for chewing, but I'm eating, so. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. But I worked at AMC Theater, right, as a manager. And there are so many teenagers who love doing what they are doing, right? And they're fully enjoying that. So, yeah, definitely this guy is viral, right? But the things that he was enjoying, it's the same exact thing is not possible at AMC because we make popcorn completely different way. So that's the one point. Second thing is when we are getting somebody from outside, he would be like, oh, okay, I'm something. That's why they are getting me and all that attitude, or possibly, okay, not necessary. It will be there, but possibly. Instead of that, if we encourage our current employees with different incentives, like, hey guys, you know what, we're gonna have one winner every week or every month, and you get XYZ. Doing a competition between the teenagers who work at AMC, dude, that can make so many good things come out, because they love what they are doing, especially if they love the manager, then they can literally do anything, right? So I think we already have so many employees who enjoy what they are doing and who has skill, entertainment wise, like this guy. All we need to do is encourage them more to do it freely. I mean, as long as it's not inappropriate, but do it freely and get prizes or like promotion or whatever. Encourage them, right? But hey, guys, do what you love and love what you do. So, I mean, just my thought.
Yeah, exactly. There's so much energy. I feel like we just need to channel it properly, and it can be some fantastic marketing. Jason is just an example. That's if I could pick a poster child for how I would love to see AMC handle that, it would be a million Jason sending in videos and tagging AMC theaters in it.
All right, we got that idea. I believe, Django, you got that wrote down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to another idea. I think MOK or Mark.
I got another idea.
Yeah, Saber was just
What I was thinking is, do you guys know like the Van Gogh art?
Hold up. Can't both speak at once. Hold up. Who was first?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
That's it.
Yeah. Do you guys know the Van Gogh's art exhibit? You guys have that anywhere near you guys?
Yeah, they have a lot of them that became popping up like around the United States. But yeah. There's like one company that does it at different areas, like Chicago, Florida, New York, California, Texas, a bunch of them.
Pretty cool. They're like, I think they're super cool. Like, I think AMC should get into visual arts and like you know, I don't know if you guys ever been to like a planetarium, seen like, you know, like especially with the technology now that AMC has, you know, something like, you know, get into like visual arts for up and coming artists, you know, the ones, you know, because, you know, I feel like that's something that like it's very, very attractive to all types of people, you know, like could be for kids, it could be for family. And, you know, it is an attraction based business, you know, as far as you can come in and it's like experience something, I would say, new, you know, and I feel like it's something like, you know, again, it's for the space that's not used in AMC or the theaters that, you know, I feel like it's something they can have it's not that hard to do, you know, especially with, you know, just visual arts, you know. I think it's a really, really good idea. But
So would that take place in the auditoriums or outside? Like,
so the Van Gogh, the one, it's like you sit in a circle pretty much. It's not even seats, but I don't know, like, you know, and it's the show is all over you. Like you feel like you're in the show. And
okay.
So it's like, you know, it's like visual arts, you know, like it's just it's pretty much you feel like you're in the show itself, especially with like, you know, the speakers, the technology, the laser projectors and all that. I feel like it'd be very attractive for any artist, you know, that does that kind of art to, you know, get attracted to AMC.
Yeah. Would you mind sending me a link maybe to what you just mentioned? Because then I can put it in the list and so we like, would be easier to know what it is.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah,
and
right.
that'd be it for me. I got to go and eat dinner. But yeah, I'll send it to you right now. So thanks.
Thank you, Stephen. Let's move on to Mark.
Yeah, I got a few ideas. So really quick. One, Adam worked for the cruises. You should establish some partnership to have movie, even though cruises play, they have done theaters. Why not having AMC branded theater here and there on some of the cruises? That's one. Second one, obviously, I would imagine he has some leverage.
Yo, Mark, you kind of broke off there.
You're cutting out, Mark.
We didn't get your second idea. Yeah, I cannot hear you, Mark. And on that note, on his first idea, I believe we already have it. No, Eric? AMC Cruise Lines?
Correct. It is on the list.
Just the second idea that we didn't catch from him.
Yes. Can you hear us, Mark? We can't hear you.
Mug! All right, we can't hear Mark. I don't know, Mark.
Yeah, maybe leave and come back in, Mark.
Yeah, he'll probably reconnect again soon, I guess. I hope.
All right, it's about to be 7. All right, so then let's kind of start to wrap it up. Or at least for me, if you guys want to still keep on going, cool. Around 7. Yeah, probably for me, I'm going to be heading out. But
I had
Wired, did you have an idea? Eric? Okay, cool.
Yes, and this right here has to do with investor relations. Everybody's seen American Idol. Everybody's seen how they have the audience vote, right? You have the little voting thing at your seat. AMC needs to figure out a way to do our proxy votes where we can go to the theater and cast our proxy there, where our proxies are sent to AMC to where we will have an investor number, and our proxies will be sent through our investor number to AMC, where we can go sit in the theater during the earnings call and watch Adam Aaron and the board on the big screen and cast our vote at AMC.
Yes.
Yes. 3 yeses.
Yes. 3 yeses. All right, so then we'll go to the next one, Chango. When you're ready, just let us know.
Hey, Pavridge.
I'm done, but I gotta go in a few minutes, so I'm just letting you know. But
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so then let's try and do this really, really quick. All right, Wired, did you have another idea?
Average idea? Or are you fighting bees again?
I'm good, Ben.
Okay, cool. Average, what's up?
He might be fighting bees.
Hey guys.
What up, Miho?
Yeah, you guys want to end the space call or you want to keep going or?
I'm not sure if Average had something to say. Is it Average or is it Avenue Rage?
Well, if
ahead,
Average Ape doesn't have anything, yeah, he dropped down. Because Jungo's gonna drop and that guy also has to go. So I guess we can wrap it up.
Alrighty, yeah. So then this brings us to 7 o'clock. So I'm guessing that does anybody else have any other ideas? Like, I just want to give everyone a chance real quick, like the last couple of minutes before we end up closing up the space. If you have an idea that you wanted to share, just go ahead and come up.
Yeah, I have not idea. It's already there, right? But we really need to do this and it's extremely simple. Let's have the car sticker, AMC car sticker. I was driving yesterday, right? And I saw the guy with the sticker on his car, which was saying Wakanda Forever. I was like, dude, you putting Wakanda Forever on your car? But anyways, maybe he liked it. But people love to put the sticker on the car, and that is the cheapest product for AMC and for us to buy. And that is the best mean of advertisement, of marketing, right? Because when you put it on the car goes everywhere and people see it again and again and again. So, let's start the car sticker if possible. That's the only thing I wanted to say, And thank you so much, all of you, for joining. All the listener, I see one request. All right, let's see if there's an idea.
I had one. I'm not sure if it's been discussed before, but it's to upgrade to A-list Premiere. When you buy your movie tickets on the screen, you're already inputting like your credit card information and whatnot, and you're paying around $20 for the ticket. So there could be an option to upgrade to A-list for $4 or maybe for the price of like whatever the admission is, you just make the difference up. And I think that would be an easy way for people to sign up and to understand the A-list option, because it's kind of like when you go to Dave & Buster's and you buy a certain amount of coins for a certain price. So it's like, okay, instead of paying $19 for a ticket, upgrade to A-list for $24. And then it'll have like a bullet point with a few of the A-list benefits, the free movies a week, the $5 rewards for a certain amount of points. And I think when somebody's already at the kiosk, they already have their credit card information available. That option being there would make it easier for them to sign up or to be prompted to sign up, more convenient, because a lot of people don't know about A-list. I don't know if it's already there, but if it's not, that would be a good way to promote it.
Fantastic idea.
Yep, that kind of goes along with what I was saying more about the trainings for the film crew associates for when people, because honestly what you're thinking about is what I was thinking about, but mine is more like in person, but yours is the automated way. A lot of people are already using the phone. So at checkout is to go ahead and advertise why there's a benefit to A-list if they were to just go ahead and upgrade for like $4 on top of the price of the regular ticket. Like if they do upgrade, they automatically get those 2 extra movies for the rest of the week, but you get 3 each week. You know, like you get the cutting in line, you get the fees of doing it through the automated system, like kind of cut off because you don't have to do it. So yeah, it's just advertising it at checkout. Why the benefits of it would be there.
Yeah, and why not do it both ways, where it's automated and your way too? Kind of like when you go to like a Costco and they ask if you want to upgrade your membership or sign up for this and that. When you're buying your popcorn or you're buying your ticket, because sometimes you buy your ticket through the membership advisor desk, and then they'll say, "Hey, are you an A-list member? If you'd like to be, this is." So then you get both opportunities to know about it. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with both suggestions, both ways. Yep.
Yeah, I put it all down. So great idea.
Thank you, Django, and thank you for taking the time, Django. All right, last one. Go ahead, Trey.
It's probably horrible. Like you'll see what Jordan wrote. But anyways.
Oh my
So
gosh,
you're
coughing all over me, Troy.
Like that one. That was a good one. That was a healthy one. So I know it's a reach, but maybe like battery chargers, because I want to charge my laptop. Maybe as I go to my Zoom conference, maybe I need to borrow one. Maybe it's fully charged there, so when I show up, I know I could rent a battery charger, or I could purchase a battery charger through AMC. We could have our own, and maybe over time that could have something to do with cars, because I could see instead of cars pulling up, and I don't know shit about cars, but they're going to change and they're going to plug in and da-da-da. Wouldn't it be nicer to just pull up and have a new battery, and then you just like, go ahead. And they're like, oh, I don't have to charge. And you're like, no, there's the battery. But, we could start small, just battery chargers, and get into maybe the business, because I think that'd be a cool business.
Cool, battery charging stations. So just charging for that. I know
portable, more or less portable. I need to buy a new one, not to jumpstart my car. I already have one of those, but one for my laptop. Okay, so if they had their own battery chargers, I would buy it from AMC, and it would be the same as the rest. Nowadays, you can buy like the little ones, 3 for like $100, or you can buy bigger ones.
So that would be another merch product, right? With the way you see it, like not a station, but something you just buy off AMC in the theater or online. Okay.
Dope. Okay, cool. All right, anybody up at the speaker panel? Any other ideas, really quick, before we bail out?
I got one idea. We should take the raising the hand emoji away from that guy.
You son of a bitch.
Is that an idea for Twitter?
Write that one down.
Yeah.
Just that guy.
Awesome. Great call tonight, guys. Before we end, I just wanted to say something was triggered in my mind when I saw that golden paperweight from Highcroft, right? So why paperweight? Instead of that, if it was a cell phone case with AMC and Highcroft with the gold, that would be awesome, And I would keep my cell phone outside showing everybody like, hey, look at that. And that would be universal, A man, woman, girl, boy, everybody can use it. So it's not like only girl color or only boy. So just a suggestion.
True. I was looking for the actual gold bar.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I thought. I was like, $18, 1 kilo, really? But
that's a good idea. Outside carrying gold shell, because they got them in plastic. But if you got gold shell outside carrier for your phone, that would be pretty dope. And then people would know it's made by AMC.
Yes. Yep. I would like to see those in actual, like a silver case, but it's actual .999 silver. The actual silver, real silver case.
Yep. I had one more idea, but I'm not gonna share it tonight.
Sorry, I was distracted, Mehul. I get some messages. So what was the idea that you just mentioned?
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
You know how they had a gold bar paperweight?
Yeah. I got that part. Yeah.
So instead of that, if we have cell phone case with the same exact look as in the back,
Okay. Okay.
So, yep. And the next idea, I'm gonna share it in the next call because I know everybody want to end the call, including myself. So that was a great call, guys. Thank you so much for coming, all the listener, all the speakers. Beautiful call today. Go ahead, that guy, Eric.
So at the beginning of the call, it was just, a couple of us, and it was good, like 10 minutes. But then everyone started to come in, and then we got a bunch of ideas going. We were kind of like, man, is anyone going to come? But you know what? We still had a productive call, and that's awesome. Every freaking time, every time I'm a part of this, we always have a productive call, and people come up with ideas, and we collaborate. And yeah, this is the reason why this company is going to be fundamentally better for years and years to come. So glad to be here. Glad I keep on coming back, and y'all are awesome.
I got one thing to say to everybody. Remember this, you own this company. You're a walking billboard for this company. You are the advertisement for this company. You can advertise for AMC just by simply wearing an AMC hat, an AMC shirt, telling your friends and neighbors about AMC, suggesting they go watch a movie. That right there is something that is unstoppable. You being the billboard, you being the advertisement. This is your company and your investment. Take care of it. Support your company. Put back into your company. Come up with ideas for your company. Let people know about it. Spread it. Spread it. Spread AMC to everybody you know. That's how you grow this company. And that being said, I'm going to turn it over to whoever else wants to speak on the board, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah, we'll ask Django if she want to say anything. But before that, let me share this. This was a funny thing. I was outside in the store right now, right, at Home Depot. And on the screen, it pops up like, would you like to apply for the credit card? And you have to decline and then do the transaction. So, there was a person who was helping, and she was asking like, are you sure you don't want to apply for a Home Depot credit card? I was like, no, you know what? Then I will have too many credit cards. I'm going to apply for the credit card that's coming from AMC Theater. And, that will have so many rewards and so many offers for any movie lovers. So, that credit card is going to be awesome. In case if you like movies, you should wait for that too. She was like, oh, yeah, definitely. I'll look into that. So, she was trying to sell me her credit card. And I was like, no, you buy AMC credit card. But that one, and also this AMC bottle, right, that I received, I take it with me at gym. So let's say if anybody has any product that you bought from AMC, be proud to wear that, okay? That whether that's hoodie or t-shirt or whatever it is, take it everywhere you go. Let people see AMC everywhere. And that's how we advertise, right? Go ahead, Django, and then we will end the call.
Before we end, have we ever done reusable cups for an idea? I can't remember.
Yes, we've done that. That was my idea because in Germany they're all reusable. Not all, but most of them, and you have them in theaters. But I have to check if it's really on the list because I sent some photographs to Mike, and I'm not sure if it's implemented.
Yes, it's on the list.
You were in that call, I guess. Yeah.
Is it like the gas station model where you bring your cup back and you get cheaper refills? Is that how it works?
No,
yes, we have that.
Actually,
yes.
Sorry, Eric. Yeah, you go first, Eric.
Yes, they do have the reusable cups for both adults and for kids at a discounted price when you bring them back, and the reusable popcorn cup toes. Both those ideas are on the list.
Okay, the ones I was talking about, you don't bring them. Like you get a drink, you just buy it regular at the concession stand, and you get your drink. And then when you leave the theater, you put it, because we're Germans, we take it outside and we put it into one of those containers where they collect them in the end. So. Yeah, and then they get washed by a company, like they take out the whole container and bring back fresh ones, I guess, to explain it in a simple way.
Yeah, like a lunch cafeteria.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, it looks, I have photos somewhere. Yeah.
But you got straight.
What's up, people? First thing is a little bit. What up? First thing is a little bit off topic. Now that I work for Lowe's, going back to the Home Depot guy asking you if you wanted to apply for a credit card, they have a weekly quota at those hardware stores where the employees, you know, are supposed to ask people to apply for credit, and that they have a monthly quota that they set to reach for credit applications. We talk about it every day that I go to work in our morning huddles at Lowe's. But now back on topic. This is not an idea for the company per se. This is an idea for the fucking community. Our online presence, the way we hold ourselves, the way we're behaving, the way we're tweeting, the way we're talking to each other.
But the idea, and I don't know if we've talked about before, would be more or less like daycare. There's many people that need their children watched after. So by paying $300, $600 a month, I don't know what it is. Your kid has food, nutritious food after school, a place that's safe to hang out and to play the latest maybe arcade games and games, or watch movies. Letting them watch up to their age of movies free if they're 13, or so like 13 and under, they can watch movies, for those kind of movies for free. But I don't know, that's just a chit-chat idea I had with someone, and they were like, for a good minute, they were like, yeah, that's a good freaking idea. And I was like, yeah, it's not a bad idea. All these people need and I'm not trying to turn AMC into a freaking daycare. That's not what I'm saying. I think it would more be for middle school type of kids after school. They would find it interesting and would bug their parents. I don't think it would be for younger kids, but I could see something with it where kids, at least a kids pass. I don't know if you guys could consider
Like
that thought better.
Like an AMC middle school membership?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe it's cheaper if you're on the honor roll. A little cheaper, 20 or $40 a month cheaper. If you get on the honor roll, and then they can sell stuff and win free prizes for us, and we just help teach them. And I don't know, let them watch movies for free if they're paying for that already. Feed them good food. Maybe have special classes on music or things that entertain them with the Zoom stuff in the future. I don't know. But all in one, it would give the community a better little place to enjoy movies and culture, video games and learning besides the schools, to enjoy food and beverage and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, just FYI, we also have ideas for the daycare as well, because so many parents, when they have a new kid and, they are stressed and everything, movie helps so much to relieve their stress, right? So, we have that idea too already listed, where we have one small room for the baby daycare while parents are watching the movie. And the other idea about that is also have a coupon or like some kind of partnership with baby daycare. And, like if you're coming to AMC theater, you receive a discount or coupon for those hours. So, maybe like 10% off for XYZ babysitting if you are coming to watch a movie. So, ideas are there too. So even for the little one, we thought about it.
Yeah, and I don't know if anything makes sense like kids TV, something that would play Batman or old cartoons. I don't know if that would ever work out because we TV throughout the thing and that just don't work. So I don't mean to rant, but if kids had a TV like lounge area that they felt like they were the ones in control of, maybe they would dig it and get their friends and parents even to come in and check out the games and places and stuff they see.
Cool. Okay. So if there are no more ideas, then Django, would you like to say anything before we end this call?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you for having me and writing down all the ideas tonight. I'm hoping I did well. And on a different note, I'm going to open up a space because I promised that to some German apes. And it's going to get really late already, so I'm not sure if they're showing up. So I'm opening up a AMC daily space with all my DD friends. So everybody who wants to come around and talk about AMC or anything else is invited. So
That was one thing I wanted to speak with you too about, Django. Do not be afraid to collect ideas from the German apes at all and put them on the list. You can go say, hey, this is part of AMC ideas. You want to get your ideas to the CEO. This is the best way to do it. And let them know that their ideas go straight to the board.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will have a German call tomorrow to talk about the vote for the Germans, and so I will tell them to. Because I need to constantly remind them of this, I guess. So there's already 2 German ideas on there, but we can collect more, I guess. Thanks, Eric.
Yes, and there are questions for the board too. Get those too. There's a tab for questions for the board. So if any questions they have for Adam, just let them know. Put them on the list.
That's a good reminder. Thank you so much. Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you, Django.
Yeah, thank you, Django, for writing all the ideas. And sorry that you are late for the other call.
No, it's okay. Like, we'll see. Yeah. Anybody who wants to
German
come
or
around?
English? Like
No,
when you
that's
speak?
English. No, it's an
Then I'll join.
AMC daily call, but I talked to some Germans that and they wanted to join, so that's why I was concerned about the time. But it doesn't matter. So it's only English people then. So see you in a minute. Bye bye.
All right, I'll join. See ya.
I'll join too.